What's up? I'm Mackenzie Brewer, and we're back with another episode of JAG TV. Last Tuesday was Groundhog Day, where Phil the Groundhog predicted that this year we'll have 6 more weeks of winter. More on that famous day of February 2nd, Mike and McCoo.
To see or not to see? That was the question the Groundhog answered on February 2nd. And the answer to the question predicted if winter would continue or spring arrive early. This year, winter will last another 6 weeks.
Punxsutawney Phil, the seer of seers, the prognosticator of all prognosticators, was awakened from his burrow at 7:25 a.m.
February 2nd is commonly known in North America as Groundhog's Day. The tradition derived from the Pennsylvania Dutch superstition that if a groundhog emerges from its burrow on this day and sees its shadow due to the clear weather, it will return back to and winter will continue for another 6 weeks. However, the groundhog does not see its shadow, then spring will arrive early. The ceremony takes place in western Pennsylvania and is centered around a semi-mythical groundhog. The tradition started in 1840. Most years, crowds as large as 40,000 gathered to witness the event. Due to COVID, 2021's event was held with no fans and behind closed doors. The tradition remains popular, but there is no actual correlation between the groundhog seeing its shadow and the arrival of spring. Nevertheless, the groundhog was summoned for the 135th time and revealed 6 more weeks of winter. I'm Michael McCoo with JAG TV.
Over the weekend, Austin Riley's jersey number was retired. Austin graduated from D.C. in 2015 and was drafted straight out of high school by the Atlanta Braves. More on that story, Kennedy Drake.
History was made on Saturday as former DeSoto Central standout baseball player Austin Riley was honored with his number 13 jersey being retired.
If you walk the halls of this school in October, all you saw was Austin Riley jerseys. All you heard was Austin Riley's stats and accomplishments. Austin, I don't know if you're aware, but the impact you've made on this school and baseball program will be unmatched for a long time.
The ceremony took place February 6 at 12 p.m. at the DeSoto Central baseball field. The event was being sponsored by Community Pharmacy and Mac and Charlie Soda Shop and was open to the public. During his time at DeSoto Central, Riley had 514 plate appearances, a 408 batting average, 505 on-base percentage, 139 runs batted in, 28 home runs, 171 hits, and 93 runs scored. He pitched 204 innings, accumulating 26 wins and only 6 losses. He had a 1.54 ERA and 245 strikeouts. He currently holds the career records for DC for most RBIs, most hits, most home runs, most wins as a pitcher, and most strikeouts. While at DC, Riley accumulated many awards during his time as a high school athlete, including Gatorade Player of the Year, Under Armour All-American, Louisville Slugger All-American, Commercial Appeal Best of the Preps Player of the Year, and MS Association 6A Player of the Year.
It's a huge honor. I mean, growing up, as a little kid, just, dreaming about having your jersey retired at some point, whether it's high school, wherever it is. This is a huge honor, and, to be able to share it with family and friends, it means a lot, and, something that I'll never forget.
Riley was drafted by the Atlanta Braves in the first round, 41st overall selection of the MLB draft in 2015. He made his MLB debut with the Braves in 2019.
Pitch. Swing and a drive. Bow to deep left center. He's got a homer.
Riley had a home run in his second at-bat. By his 14th game as a Brave starter, Riley hit 7 home runs, which was the second most to begin a career. In May 2019, Riley earned the NL Rookie of the Year award despite playing only 15 games. In 2020, Riley played in 131 games, including 12 playoff games, and hit a home run Game 1 of the NLCS against the Los Angeles Dodgers. Austin Riley became the first DeSoto Central player to have a jersey retired. He is set to report to spring training in a few weeks to continue his career with the Braves. I'm Kennedy Drake with JAG TV.
Last week, our Jack TV team went around and asked students and teachers what their Super Bowl predictions were. Let's see what they said.
Kansas City Chiefs, they're going to be able to win handily Sunday night.
My prediction for the Super Bowl Sunday night in Tampa Bay, Buccaneers playing virtually a home game. They're going to come out hot. Tom Brady's going to get a quick score, take an early lead on the Chiefs. Chiefs are going to settle down, make a comeback in the second half. Tom Brady's going to throw interceptions like he did in the NFC Championship game. Chiefs will cover. Chiefs win by 6.
I think the Chiefs are going to win. I don't want to try to predict the score or anything. I know it's going to be tough. Matchup to look out for is the Bucs defensive line versus the Chiefs offensive line, but I think the Chiefs are going to find a way to win it.
I'm going to say Buccaneers 27-21.
6 senior football players will be signing with their colleges. More on that story, Amaya McGee.
Many senior football players anxiously await for signing day. For the class of 2021, the wait is over.
We got 3 football players signing today, Richard Coleman, Jason Curry, and Branson Tittewa. They're going to be missed a lot on this program.
On February 3rd, 3 DeSoto Central football players signed letters of intent to continue their football careers at the next level. Jason Curry, Richard Coleman, and Branson Tittewa were starters for the last few years and used their talent at the next level. Richard Coleman is a running back who committed to Iowa Wesleyan University in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Coleman led the Jaguars in rushing yards and touchdowns. During the Jordan 2020 season, he accumulated 586 yards and 9 touchdowns in the 8 games played. He averaged a 6.1 yards per carry and 73.3 yards per game.
Well, I first started playing soccer, but soccer had too much running. So I went to go try out for football, and I just fell in love right when I got on the field.
Jason Curry, a dual sport athlete at DC, committed to Mississippi Delta Community College in Moorhead, Mississippi. Curry is the Jaguars quarterback and a forward on the basketball court, but was recruited to play quarterback at Mississippi Delta. Curry completed 59 passes for 759 yards. He averaged 5.71 yards per pass and 94.9 yards per game.
Just the family aspect, they say everything's family, it's not business, it's family. They just put family first just like I do.
Branson Tittewa was the only DC player that saw significant in playing on offense, defense, and special teams. He was recruited by the Air Force Academy in Colorado as a defensive back. Tittewa was a wide receiver and safety. He led the team in receptions and receiving yards. He had 32 receptions for 555 yards and 1 touchdown. He averaged 14.2 yards per game. On the defensive side of the ball, Tittewa had 51 tackles and 3 interceptions.
My parents put me in football when I was a kid, and ever since then, I liked it. It was something I loved. I thought I wanted to do it. I always wanted to get to the next level for it. So.
Offensive lineman Spencer Downs signed Wednesday to play Holmes Community College, and Tedris Vaughn, defensive back, as committed to Colon Community College. Both are currently VIP students and were not able to attend the signing. Aiden Ashwill has committed to playing football and baseball at Mill Saps. He plans on signing at a later date. Less than 8% of high school football players play at the next level. For Richard Coleman, Jason Curry, and Branson Tittewa, they will join this elite group and continue to play sports they love. I'm Amaya with JAG TV.
Here with your weekly weather report are Noah Smith and Peyton Davis.
What's up, guys? I'm Peyton Davis. I'm Noah Smith, and we're here with the weather for the week. All right, Monday, it's going to be partly cloudy with a high of 46, a low of 30. Tuesday, you got a chance of snow, guys. A high of 36, a low of 23. Wednesday, cloudy again. High of 28, low of 18, pretty cold.
Thursday, it's going to be real sunny. Got a high of 28, low of 18. Friday, partly cloudy. Got to have a high of 30 and a low of 23. That's for your weather for the week.
Maggie Langston will be doing our sports segment for this week.
Hey, it's Maggie Langston with JAG TV Sports.
Archery won second place in their meet, and girls bowling placed fifth in regionals, and boys bowling placed second in regionals. They competed in state on Friday. In the girls powerlifting meet, Naomi Doss, Autumn Robbins, and Sephora Pateau placed third. Brooklyn Farmer and Megan Perry won their respective weight classes. In the boys powerlifting meet, RJ Bell finished third, Daniel Fletcher and Bryson Lawrence finished second, and Marquise Fields won his class. Basketball begins their district tournament today at Olive Branch. Both teams will face Tupelo. Girls tip off at 6 p.m. and boys at 7:30 p.m. The loser of the matchup will play Thursday and the winner will play Friday. I'm Maggie Langston with JAG TV Sports.
That's all for this episode of JAG TV. I'm Mackenzie Brewer and we'll see you next week.